Hello, Steve White, Steve White's 89. Well, I'm feeling sick to my stomach. I have been avoiding the TV and the internet all day because I didn't want to get caught up in the anxiety of election day. I just wanted to just see the end result, and I didn't think it would go this way. I honestly thought Kamala would win. I thought it'd be close, and we'd probably have another January 6th, but I didn't think it would go this way. I really didn't. I mean, but I don't know why I'm surprised because for years I've been feeling like there's more unintelligent, uneducated, bigoted, hateful, fearful people in the world than there are educated, intelligent, loving, hopeful people. But it looks like, it looks like I was wrong. I mean, when you grow up in Australia, you sort of have this idea of what America is because of how they portray themselves. And after September 11, I started to see that wasn't what it appeared to be. And I've sort of seen over the last couple of decades this decline. And there seems to be just more people who are being let down by the education system and being led by social media and the media in general, and not thinking for themselves and just following and wanting to be led and wanting, like, I think the reality is the majority of American people want a dictator. They want a fascist leader that tells them what to think and tells them what to do, and they just want people to just feed them what they want to hear and not have to think and not have to decide for themselves. And that's terrifying. The reality is there's more of them, more that they're the majority. Because I didn't think they were. I sort of thought people would see that as it started to, show itself, and then they would look at that and go, that's not what we want, and go in the opposite direction. But I'm not seeing that. And I worry about, all the women in America. I worry about all the minorities in America. And I know this is not directly going to affect me. I have to tell myself, you don't live in America. But the reality is Australian politics and society follows America, and it affects us. And we're already seeing conservative people trying to roll back abortion rights in Queensland, which is the most racist state in Australia. And you see these people looking at America as an example of what to do, and they have the same evil intentions of wanting to control and everything. And I worry about myself. Like, I grew up in Tasmania, which was the last state to decriminalise homosexuality, and I grew up with threats and violence and hate, and I never thought we'd go back to that. But I'm looking at things and I'm wondering if it's possible. Will I lose my rights? Will we lose marriage equality? Will we lose, our freedom and our rights over time? Like, where are we going to be in 5 or 10 years? How are other countries like Australia, democratic countries, going to handle America sliding into fascism? Will we separate ourselves from that and preserve what we've got? Or are we going to follow? Because so many people in our culture too have been taught to just follow and not question and just be led. And that's fine for the majority on some level, I guess, if they're the ones that they're catering to, but the minority is not. And I don't think it's good for anyone, because it's only good for the rich white people, and they are actually the minority. So it's just a bizarre reality that we live in right now, and I feel sick and worried, and I needed Star Trek to give me something to believe in, to believe in that vision of humanity, that we are ultimately good and that we are going to have that sort of future. And to see America decline and to see Star Trek their universe be turned into a dystopia, and then to see America slide into the same thing is really depressing. And I just hope that we can see that as an example and pull back and preserve what we have here in Australia. And I was really, really worried that we're going to follow. And I worry about my future. Like, I want to live to be 100, and it's like, I don't know how things are going to be in 10 or 20 years, let alone 50 or 60. It's like, I'm afraid for the future, and I feel sick and anxious, and I don't want to get depressed over this. Like, I need this YouTube therapy right now to talk about this, but I can't think about anything else. It's like, where are we going? What's going to happen? Like, I really feel sick, but I don't know what else to say. I'm just worried about everyone in America and just what this means, and what it means for our society and our politics and our culture. And I don't know. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of this result and the direction we're going in. I'm really shocked that it was not closer and that it's gone the way it has. I really thought there were more people who could see through this and see where this was leading to. And maybe we need to have the darkest days before we can actually, come back from that and find, the light. But it's like I'm having trouble having faith in that, and I'm really worried long term. And I just don't know if life's going to be worth it in 10, 20 years if this decline continues and we go in that direction. I'm really worried for myself in the future. I'm going to go. Bye.